I don't mind. Um, yeah, I'm Jonista, and I chose social work because I've been told I'm a great advice giver, and I have a wide way of thinking during like tough situations. And I've been told I talk a lot from my siblings, and she said, "You're going for all of these majors," because I did switch my majors like 3 times. And she said, "You should probably just be a mentor or something," because I did say I want to be a therapist, but she said I probably talk too much to be a therapist. So I should just be a mentor to give advice. And I did want to kind of do chemical dependency to help like people wean off, because I did do a dependency with chemicals or whatnot. And I also had a sibling that overdosed like 3 years ago. So that pushed me to do more of like mentor. What up? What's up? It's Jonista. And day 2 of class. Now, didn't have enough time to record before class started, but it is what it is. We got like 8 minutes before we gotta log on to our next class for virtual. And I just want to say, whoa. Whoa. And my books, they've been shipped, so I'm be good. Anyways, it's my orange juice with chlorophyll. I don't know about you. I got the bottle of chlorophyll. I ain't got time. This is your version of iced coffee. This is my version. And it got the pulp in there. I like orange juice with the pulp. I like it without the pulp, but if I had the option, I would go for the pulp. Always. So I just want to say, so far so good with the classes. I'm getting the feel of everything. I did start reading, and woo. I woke up today. I didn't wake up at 8:40 because when I got off, I had to go get my nieces and nephew. So I did wake up at 9:30, laid in bed to 9:37. We are already tired. We are ready. But we did get up and get started. And I'm an eagle, y'all. I am an eagle. We go to that stuff. But I feel good. I feel great. I did try, I don't know, it's because I did try a protein shake. I put it with milk, 2% milk, and I ain't drank 2% milk in such a long time. It didn't taste right to me. It didn't. It was like so weird and wicked. But we got our orange juice. We got us some sausages. I don't know. I made sausage sandwich. Put bread, mayo, a couple sausages in the middle. Boom. Breakfast. I don't know. I made simple, girl. Simply, explicitly. I'm explicitly simple. We're gonna put it like that. But I'm about to go ahead and sign in the class. I got 5 minutes. And I know after the class, my goal is to go over. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go over the work that we finna look at, write down. Then we finna go to sleep, cause it's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. We ain't gotta go to work later, but we gonna go to work on this class work later. But before I rest more, I'm gonna write down what I'm finna look at when I rise again. You know what I'm feeling. You know what you're feeling. You know what I'm talking about. So yeah, I'm excited. And I like that this is exactly the size I know it was gonna be. It's the extra large, and it fall below my booty, below thy buttocks. That is what I like. Got your t-shirt and your panties on, but I got my sweater and my tongue on. This is what I like walking around. Big sweater, cover your booty when you walk, socks. This is a comfy feel for the day when you're doing your studies at home. You know, if you know, you know, you know. All right, I'll see y'all in a few. This is me in the hospital. I'm seeing my sister post-surgery. She's doing well, and she's recovering very great. Hola, what's up? And I'm not gonna say I'm just now waking up. I'm just now getting to it. Like, I did write down what's due for the upcoming week, and that's what I'm about to be working on. But firstly, I did go see my sister in the hospital, clip you just seen, and she did say, I hope I don't feel any type of way after what she said. She said to me, I need to be more nice, more available for assisting. And I'm like, I'm nice to the extent of not sacrificing myself for another. I will not do that, no matter who it is, in the circumstance or anything. My life revolves around me. I help whenever I want to. Sometimes it's imperative that you help regardless if you want to or not. But I extended myself to the point where I won't overextend myself anymore. I see when that got me. I see how I felt afterwards. And I don't like that feeling. I will help you. Anybody in need. But if I know that helping you afterwards, how I'm gonna feel, I'm not gonna like that feeling, I'm not helping. And I don't have to. Don't let nobody force you to help them when they are in need. You help when you can and you don't feel drained after. And I was getting to the point of being drained. All the energy that's in the room, you know, you can filter out so much. And then once you're done filtering, once that filtering percentage, hey, I can't filter no more of that. Then it's like, okay, now I'm in my reserves. I ain't giving my reserves for another, because when I need it, where I'm gonna go to? I'm considerate of the next person. People has to be considerate of other people. So it's like, not that situation alone made me come to that conclusion. I have multiple situations that put me in a, people don't consider other people enough. They consider other people to the point where if they need you, you should be readily available. Fuck no. If that's the way you consider it, to the point where you consider people so they can do stuff for you back, no. Now, I'm not saying that's how she is. I'm saying moving like, oh, people have to do something for you. They have to that have to is control of somebody else. And me, baby, you're not gonna control me. I control me. I control Jolista. Not saying she was trying to control me. I just don't like people that have that certain mindset that hurts a certain aspect. Because, baby, I wasn't finna show up But regarding the situation, I did let you know, hey, happy to see you. You're doing good. You're doing fine. I'll assist you. But I'm not gonna be the one moving for you. You have to move for yourself to get shit going in your life. Your life revolves around you. My life revolves around me. You feel me? Now that's all out the way. I can get into me. My book came. And it's like, it's so well packed. like, I don't even know how I'm gonna get into it. Like, you see my dotted lines. Oh, I guess I didn't do it hard enough. Release off. Release off. Okay. We'll put that somewhere. Throw it away. Yeah. This is a very thick book, and I love it. Time to read you down, boy. One thing about me, I love fucking reading. And the fact that the words is not too much on one page. Oh yeah, we about to get into this. I know I have to read chapters 2 and 3 and do the summaries for both chapters, and those is like that's the most what I was gonna say, what's the word active thing you could ever do when you schedule to read something is a summary. But since she put what exactly is needed in the summaries, it's like, oh, that's cake. What I learned. So each summary is 5 points that you learned, state 3 new things that you learned from reading it, and define 3 words or concepts that you learned, and discuss what you already knew. That's fairly easy, fairly manageable, you know. So that's for my first class. And my second class, I have to do a quiz and a perspective paper. That class is called chemical dependency. So that's just what I should be working on first, because that's due this Friday, and everything else is due next week. So I'm really gonna be doing chemical dependency first before I get started on anything else. But reading chapters 2 and 3, I got, today is Wednesday. I can be reading chapters 2 and 3 tomorrow and Friday. Girl, they do next week. We're gonna be doing chapter 1. Oh, my book is on the way for chemical dependency. It's not here yet, but she do have the chapter 1 stuff in there's a PowerPoint for it, so I can literally review the PowerPoint. Review the PowerPoint is 17 slides, so yeah. I know we was going over it in class, and we're gonna go over it more. We can't go over it more Monday. This is due this Friday. Yeah. So I know we can use the PowerPoint to answer to answer the quiz. I'm not sure if that's how I heard it, but I mean, that is how I heard it. I don't know. But I'm finna go over the PowerPoint again tomorrow, and if I feel confident tomorrow, I'm gonna do the quiz tomorrow, since the 20th is tomorrow. Yeah. So after that, then I'm gonna write my perspective paper. And my perspective paper, I know she said it's something like, I have the whole, oh, it's not even on there. It's not on there. it out. Oh. How many pages? Okay. The perspective paper. It just said, describe what you think addiction is all about. That's it. It's 2:1 in the beginning of the class. It said, describe what you think addiction is all about. And that can include personal knowledge or experience. In the second paper at the end of the term is going to be talk about what insights I gained or things I learned about addiction during the course. And it's about a page long. A page long. So that's really good. And I did learn a lot of stuff already when we went over the PowerPoint of chapter 1 in the book. So it is good. And I got me my little snack. Snack? Yeah, that's the only thing I ate today. Some noodles. And everything that is based on work, it gotta be typed up. It gotta be typed up, boo. This book is really nice. Maybe because it's new. I love me a new book. And it got the smell of new paper. This is chapter 2. Social welfare, chapter 2. Chapter 2 kind of long. I'm not tripping. I ain't tripping my reading. Chapter 3, how did we get here from there? So really we're just going to be reading and taking notes for chapter 2 and 3. And that's where it ends right there. From page 35 to page 90. Chapters 2 and 3. So you want to be a social worker. So we're supposed to read chapter 1 and 4, intro to social work. So that is what we're going to be doing. So in all conclusion, we got what we need to do for the weeks coming up, the first 2 weeks. So that's what we're going to be doing. Thank you for listening. Here I am taking notes for my chemical dependency class from the PowerPoint. She did say that the PowerPoint is already what she took from the chapters, and I was just writing more in my notebook so I don't have to go through the PowerPoint and the quiz back and forth. Because, writing it down, you retain the information more. For me, that's the best way for me to for me to retain the knowledge more, I have to write it down myself also. So that's what I was doing. And then once you sit up and do this, that means you lock it in. That's my lock in with writing the notes. Okay? Because I had to. And then I had to take a little drink of my cranberry margarita. I did put lime in there. So this is the margarita. And this is my lock-in state again. I don't know how long. I know it was like 17 slides. And I was like I think I stopped on slide 14 because, baby, I'm not finna cram my motherfucking brain. No, 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 no. But writing notes is fun, really. It's like, dang, I'm learning about new stuff that they actually want to share. So, in a way, we learning regardless, different stuff, but I give my brain something to do instead of over exaggerating on stuff. And this is the point where, so like, I'm tired of writing notes, but we're gonna get to it. I got another day before I have to take the quiz, and I only have 3 more slides to write notes on, even though the slides is basically the notes from the chapter. But I didn't want to flip back and forth through the quiz and the PowerPoint, so I'm writing it down, and then when I take the chapter quiz, I can just look at what I wrote. So that goes to say, don't overstimulate yourself by cramming everything in so you don't have to do more later when there's extra time before the actual due date. Trying to rush is what's causing so much pressure on you, and you don't need to do that. Who you in a rush for? What you rushing? Time is you. You are time. You create time. What you do for long periods of moments is the time. So it's like time is reward because you get to do stuff. The fact that you get to do stuff, that's you creating the time. So it's like, it's all a bit of too much. It's not too much, but it's a lot to process when you're trying to understand everything, when you don't need to understand nada. So as I say this, I'm going to lay down so I can edit previous videos. You are required to maintain you. Don't let nobody, don't let nothing force you to maintain them unless they're your children. Your children are parts of you. So you are required to maintain you. You don't need to maintain anybody else as long as you are doing it for the better of yourself. Maybe another person too, but everything is not meant for forever. I want to elaborate. Everything not meant for forever, especially if you try to identify with it in every aspect of your life. The moment you try to use one thing in every aspect of your life, that's when that thing is what you identify with. Things are so complicated and yet so simple all in one. So I ain't got it all, but I got a lot I need in this moment right now, and that's what matters. Toodaloo.